Falcon and Sparrowson make their way to the Place du Carrousel, the courtyard just north of the Louvre's Grande Galerie. That's the Arc de Triomphe over there, right? I swear it's smaller than I remember it. That's... Okay, okay, good. I'm not an idiot. I'm sure many of my other videos prove me wrong. That's the Arc de Triomphe du Carrousel, you doofus. The big Arc de Triomphe is up the road. What? No way! Why are there two? Because when a man like Napoleon invades half of Europe, he gets to build as many triumphal arches as he pleases. Well, I never expected to see you here, JJ. That arrogant voice. Good day, Séverin. Let's be civil, JJ. Why don't you introduce me to your new assistant? Fine. Séverin, this is Sparrowson, my assistant. Sparrowson, this is Séverin Cocorico, the most pompous prosecutor in Paris. Are you two old school friends or something? More like arch rivals. Arc de Triomphe rivals? I'll be quiet. Please, JJ, I think arch rival implies some sort of competition. As I recall, we've met in court on 5 occasions, and in 5 occasions, you have gotten yourself humiliated terribly. I'm amazed a failing bird brain like you is still able to get clients. Actually, Séverin, business has never been better. I'll have you know I'm currently being employed by the Prince of Spain, no less. The Prince of Spain? Juan Queredo? Well, it's quite an amusing coincidence. Oh, don't tell me. Correct. I am the prosecutor for the very same case. It is a pity the Spanish prince will indubitably hang, but I suppose this is what he gets for hiring a bird brain to represent him. Don't call me bird brain. You're the only bird brain here, Séverin. One always speaks badly when one has nothing to say. So says Voltaire. Uh-oh, he's giving you the verbal smackdown. Quick, Falcon, make a witty retort. Oh? Oh, yes, I'm tempted. A witty saying proves nothing. Voltaire. Ooh! Very good, JJ. A worthy riposte. But enough talk. If you, monsieur, would excuse me, I have a case to prepare for. JJ, Sparrowson, I'll see you two in court. Ugh, I can't stand that guy. He did seem like a bit of a cockerel. But is it true what he said? You know, that he trounced you in court 5 times? I can't deny it. Séverin has a reputation as a ruthlessly thorough prosecutor. Mountains of evidence, surprise witnesses. That's illegal. You can't have, certainly nowadays, you can't have surprise witnesses because you need to have things that the defence can prepare for, or if you're the defence, that the prosecution can prepare for. Admittedly, that would make stories really boring. But I'm not entirely sure if there's anything modern. But whatever. It's no wonder he always manages to one-up me. This time will be different, right? I hope so. I know so. For you see, I stole this annotated map of the Louvre out of Cocorico's pocket when he was busy rattling off Voltaire quotes. Sparrowson, that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, actually. I swear you were standing 3 meters away the whole time. You tall birds are so busy with your heads in the cloud that you don't even notice the small folk running around your feet. Pinching Cocorico's pocket was like taking candy from a very tall baby. Let's take a closer look. I see. This map shows the entire Louvre area. Everything from Tuileries to the Rue de Louvre. Most convenient. Okay, so there's 2 axes, okay. We're currently standing here in the Place du Carrousel. And those pendant arrows seem to show the route taken by the king's entourage. Which means the king first went here, through the Salle du Temple. And then here into the that was completely different. Tiber, probably, I don't know. Into the Grande Galerie, where the murder occurred. Didn't Prince Juan say that he spent the whole morning in the Tuileries Gardens? That's right. So that means Prince Juan approached the Louvre from the west side, somewhere over here. Sounds like we have a lot of places to visit. Where should we go first? Let's go to the Salle du Tibre. See if there's anything there. So this is the Salle du Tibre. I understand Cocorico's notes correctly. This is the room the king and his entourage stopped in before heading to the Grande Galerie. This room doesn't seem to be very popular. I don't see anybody around to interrogate. It might be that there's some poison here that the guard hit with, and the rose is just a coincidence. Interview. Right, interview. I wasn't paying attention. Since it's quiet, maybe we should... Oh, interrogate. Maybe we should take the opportunity to do a little snooping. What would be the point? Surely all the interesting evidence would be in the Grande Galerie, where the murder took place. Think about it, Falcon. The police would have already gone over the Grande Galerie with a fine-toothed comb. But I bet that numbskull, Inspector Valerti, didn't even think to check this room for clues. There might be a murder weapon just under our beaks. Your logic seems a little questionable, but it couldn't hurt to have a look, I suppose. So it's an area to examine. This is some sort of ceremonial container. It's beautifully crafted, but what did it contain? Maybe it's an arcane wine cabinet. Don't be so ignorant, Falcon. This is a sacred Mesopotamian artifact, gifted to Emperor Hadrian for his victory at Euphrates in 123 AD. Stop making stuff up. You know I both know nothing about Mesopotamia. Alright, you got me. This could be a Hippo's chamber pot for all I know. Right, so that. Oh, hello. A supporting column. It's holding the roof up. If the column were truly supportive, it wouldn't hold the roof up. It would encourage the roof to get to its location on time. Oh dear. It's the old it's the old thing, like you can tell the pillars of the church. They hold things up and they get in the way of vision. A sigh. Ugh. A few different things. A shiny copper urn. I guess it was used for carrying water. Or cremated remains. Hopefully not at the same time. It smells good. Don't sniff the exhibit, Sparrowson. No, really. This urn smells amazing. It's almost chocolatey. You poor thing, you're hallucinating from hunger. Would you like to stop by a bakery on our way back to the office? Don't patronise me, Falcon. My nose never lies. I'm telling you, there's something in here. I can feel it. Now you're touching the exhibit. That's definitely a no-no. Next thing you know, we'll be crossing velvet ropes. See? Look what I found in the urn. Put that down, Sparrowson. It's someone's old rubbish. No, look. It's a chocolate wrapper. Judging by the smell, the chocolate was bitter and dark. 70, perhaps 80% cocoa. Belgian in origin. The level of wrapper crumpling and the firmness of the chocolate residue indicate this was discarded but a few days ago. Yes. I am certain the chocolate contained in this wrapper was undoubtedly consumed on the 7th of January, the day of the murder. Mon Dieu, Sparrowson. You've deduced all of that from smelling the wrapper? Imagine what I could work out if I tasted it. That won't be necessary. Sparrowson, if you could apply this level of critical thinking to areas outside of food, you'd be the world's greatest detective. If only all evidence were edible. So do you have any idea which shop the chocolate was purchased from? I mean, to help us track down the person who consumed it. Nah, there's no possible way we could know that. I suppose we'll just have to visit every confectioner in town and sample every bit of merchandise for comparison. What a chore. Interesting. But as I can see, Lander Hagelslacks Chocolate Emporium written on the wrapper. Can't blame a bird for trying. Frying, son. Bristol and London. And they've just got an old picture. Chocolate wrapper has been added to your evidence folder. Hooray. What have we got? Wrong one. Page 44 seems to be missing. Interesting. And that. So page 44 is missing. Why page... I don't even know what page 44 is. I'm not sure what this is. Some sort of stand or podium? Maybe it's just a decorative piece. It's a Roman doorstop. Roman doors were enormous marble slabs, so doorstops had to be similarly large in order to stay in place. I don't think that's right. Michael's a Roman historian, trust me. Got another pillar. These columns have been designed to look Roman. I think the style is Ionic. It's not Ionic, Falcon. Irony is when a character says something, but the reader knows it means something completely different. Well, why did I know that was coming? That's not... that... Never mind. I see a cabinet full of engraved plates, mostly bronze. How much do you think they're worth? I don't know. 300 francs apiece, at least. What? Are you serious? I'm in the wrong profession. I don't think archaeology works as a get-rich-quick scheme, Sparrowson. Who said anything about archaeology? I'm going to become a museum robber. Oh, well, that's one way to get rich quick. Also get arrested, I suppose. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. We're done here, for now at least. You can't spend all day staring at Roman artifacts, I suppose. So, where to next? Well, let's head to the garden, maybe? No, we may as well go around. The Grande Gallery. Here we are. The Grande Gallery. The murder room. I believe the murder occurred right under the new painting. I see hundreds of paintings. Which one's the new one? I haven't the foggiest. We'll have to ask someone. Please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Eric Pork. Please don't talk to me. Excuse me, monsieur. You look like you know your Mona Lisas from your last suppers. I don't put any attention. Maybe he isn't talking to me. Nope, he's definitely talking to me. Keep it together, Eric. Hi. Would you happen to know which painting was unveiled on the 7th of January? The one the king came to visit? Yeah, I can help you with that. It's the piece right behind you. I see. It's a painting of the king himself. That's one noble-looking penguin. What do you think of it, Falcon? What do I think? Well, I'm no art critic, but, it's a masterpiece. It's a magnificent painting of our beloved king. It's a masterpiece. Wow, really? You should look at different paintings. All I'm seeing is a penguin in fancy dress. I'm getting the impression that you, monsieur, aren't regulars at art galleries? No, we're a right pair of Philistines. Speak for yourself, Falcon. I've never been to the Middle East. I wanted to resist making that joke. Then I'm guessing you're here to investigate the king's assassination attempt? That's right. We were actually hoping we can ask you a couple of questions about what you saw. Oh, I wasn't even in Paris when the murder took place. I didn't see anything. But, I have a friend who might be able to help you out. What's this? R&M Associates, the home of Renard Volpez. Oh dear, Foxy McFoxison, private investigator. Thank you. Well, I don't normally deal with these grey area of the law types. No, please give the guy a chance. He helped me out of a bind before, and I'm sure he can do the same for you. Well, I'm not making any promises, but I'll keep a hold of the card. We appreciate the help in any case. It's no trouble. Business card folder. Thank you for your time, monsieur. Is there anything else we can do here? Well, ideally, we would turn the whole Grand Gallery upside down in a hunt for evidence. That's not possible with so many people around. We should probably just move to another room. Let's enter the garden, then. Our feather-headed friends wander through the immaculately maintained Tuileries Gardens. Nothing seems out of the ordinary until they spot a familiar place picking up litter by a tree line. Oh dear. Hey, Falcon, doesn't that groundskeeper over there look familiar? Yes. Now that I'm looking at him, he does look a lot like that photographer. What's his name? Rabitio Rubinio. Rabitio Rubinio? Did someone call me? Oh, it's you, the lawyers who don't appreciate a masterful photograph when they see it. It's good to see you gave up your artsy dreams to pursue the more grounded career of groundskeeping. I'm not doing this willingly. I was given community service for committing perjury. Can you believe that? They give me, an esteemed photographer, community service. Me! Yeah, I can believe that. Perjury is somewhat serious. You should be thankful you got off without jail time. Pfft, you sound just like that self-righteous Judge Maxime. So did you want to ask me something, or are you just here to gawp? Personally, I'm just gawping. Actually, I do have a couple of questions if you don't mind, Monsieur Rubinio. Have you met a Prince Juan? I don't suppose you've bumped into a Spanish fox who goes by the name of Prince Juan, have you? Spanish fox? No, I've never met anyone like that. If this is about the assassination attempt of the king, then you're asking the wrong person. I only started working here today. I see. Was there anything else you wanted? That's all. That's all. We'll let you go back to your work, Monsieur Rubinio. Right, well, I think that's everything, isn't it? And we could head back to Place de Carrousel. Are we all done here? Yes? Yes. Yes, let's make a move. Good call. We can always come back later if we've forgotten something. Right. How many days do we have? I can't remember. Yeah, and it's crossed off, so we can't go back. So we can now visit R&M Associé. Oh, we can still go to the Louvre, but that'll take all my time. Oh dear. I must have missed something. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have asked him. Or maybe if you ask him, that just... Oh, dear. It's a wasted question. So we'll ignore that. We'll visit R&M Associates. Oh, customers! Hello? Is this the office of Renard Volpez? Ah! It's you two! Mousy, what are you doing here? This is where I work. See? R&M, Renard and Mousy. Monsieur Renard Volpez and I carry out all sorts of investigations together. Although, to be completely honest, it's normally Monsieur Volpez who chooses which cases to take on. I see. Well then, can we speak with Monsieur Volpez? I'm afraid that won't be possible. See, Monsieur Volpez is, on vacation right now. He's visiting his father in England. England? The swine. But he is said to return in a week or two. Maybe you can come back then. That's no good to us. Our case will be over by then. There's nothing to be done about it. I suppose we'll have to come back later. Okay, so that's not too bad. We could go to the market for the flowers. I mean, that might give us more information to jump around somewhere else, potentially. The pair arrive at Les Halles Market. Vendors and buskers, performers and thieves, bourgeois and peasants all bustle from place to place. Prince Juan said that he met a flower girl here. Signe. I think he said her name was... I don't know how to say that. The Signet. So it's Signe. There's a swan with flowers on there. Do you think that's her? Yes, I think so. It's possible she knows the murderer, or even that she is the murderer herself. So we should probably act with tact and finesse. Excuse me, mademoiselle flower lady, we would like a word. Tact, Sparrowson, tact. We've been over this. Good day, miss. Good day, monsieur. Are you interested in purchasing a flower? Yes, I wish to purchase a rose from my lady. I'm afraid that I'm out of roses. I sold my last one a week ago. Ooh. Perhaps you would be satisfied with a chrysanthemum instead. 'Tis a beautiful flower from a fair maiden. Please don't mind Sparrowson. He fell out of his nest as a baby and has said dumb things ever since. Hey! Let me introduce myself. I am J.J. Falcon, defense attorney. Are you Mademoiselle Signe? That's right, Catherine Marie Signe. I suppose you're here to ask about the royal assassination attempt. How did you know? I'm no fool, monsieur. I know a rose I sold was used as the murder weapon. To be honest, I'm surprised it's taken so long for someone to directly question me. The Parisian police seem to have a habit of missing obvious leads. So, do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions? Business is slow. Please ask away. Who bought your last rose? Mademoiselle, you mentioned that you sold your last rose a week ago. To whom did you sell it? The person who bought the rose? I didn't catch his name, but he was a charming red fox. Sounds like our Juan. I met him around a week ago on the 6th. We talked for a little while, about the usual things you know, like how everyone seems to be in debt these days. Then he bought a rose and left. I hear the fox is on trial, but to be honest, monsieur, I don't think he's guilty. Oh? And why is that? Well, actually, never mind. It's just a gut feeling. I don't like, if we ease off, I don't think she'll tell us. I'm going to pressure her. But we might lose the opportunity to talk to her. Mademoiselle, it just so happens we're defending this particular fox in the Cour d'Assises. If you have anything to say that could prove his innocence, now would be the time to let us know. I'm sorry, monsieur. I can't. Wait, Mademoiselle Signe, wait up. Okay, I thought maybe that we would have lost the opportunity. Because I don't like having the option of pressure versus ease up, because it's kind of, that's something you will know in hindsight. Can I pressure? Can I ease up? Where, I mean, we could come back another day and try again. We might have to. But attached to that is like, why not just have it be a part of the conversation? Making it a decision like that. Nice display of tact and finesse, Falcon. You scared her off. The Swan obviously knows something crucial about the case to get to the bottom of whatever it is. We need to get to the bottom of it. Exactly. Agreed, but I don't think she'll be in the mood to tell us anything else. I know. Why don't we try acting with a little more tact and finesse next time? Hush. Yeah, exactly. And how is that a day's work? We're lawyers, we're probably getting paid for